I'm on a mission to beat every single game that I never got to play as a kid because of the GameStop snitch. Yeah, you, Jimmy. F you. So since that new TV show, I forgot what it was called, So since the new Fallout TV show just came out and I wanted to understand all the lore, like the nerd I am, I gave myself 1 week to beat every single Fallout game ever made. Okay, other than Fallout Tactics and Brotherhood of Steel. Because they're not canon, and who the hell plays those games? Because I could not find one tutorial online on how the hell to play the game, start to finish. But because I won't be playing those games, I thought to myself, hey Aria, what could you do to make this insane challenge even more epic than all of Stanwich's videos? Love you, Stan. Oh yeah, I could play every single DLC ever made in the Fallout series. This would be one of my hardest challenges I had ever done in my life, because 1, I'd never played a Fallout game in my life, and 2, I would have to play 16 to 19 hours a day to keep on schedule to beat everything in a week.
But before I start, let me lay the rules down. I only have to play Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4, New Vegas, and yes, Fallout 76. Also, I have to beat the main quest for each game and all the DLCs that have a main quest line, and of course, I have to get it done in 1 week, or else I have to plop back down to the recruiter's office and sign up for the army again. To beat every single one of these games, IGN says it would take about 6 days. And I never said that I couldn't look up a speedrun tutorial. I only used it for Fallout 1 and 2 because I'd never played a game in isometric perspective, and yes, I did look up the definition. I'm not that smart.
But I had no doubt in my mind I'd get this done easily. Like, I'd gone through Army basic training, so beating a video game would be too easy, right? Awesome! Shitty ass DLC. Oh, God. Let me just finish this fucking game. I'm done with it, man.
What the f am I supposed to do here? What?
I hate this so much. Why would I ever do this to myself?
And this is just the beginning. I haven't even gotten past the first part yet.
For day 1, I had just woken up off of 4 hours of sleep, and I didn't even know I was ready for this type of challenge yet. Having to play this many games and DLCs would exhaust me. But moving on to the game itself, I was ecstatic to begin this challenge, and at the same time I thought I was going to breeze through it easily. But oh boy was I wrong. I first started off by meeting my Volt's overseer, and yes, I thought the same thing, he ugly as hell. But nevertheless, we needed to find a water battery thingy, so my Volt people wouldn't die. So I commenced, and let's just say this is a very, very different style of the Fallout games than what we know today. What the hell is this? Yes, not only do you have to walk at 2 miles an hour, but if an enemy decides to attack you, then your pace is even going to go slower than that. But that's not the worst thing. There are things called random encounters, and they suck, mainly because if you encounter any of them early on in the game, you can't do anything and you will just die. And oh, did I mention you have to manually save? Well, I didn't even know that, so once I died at the beginning of the game, I had to restart by making my character and all. Once I finally found my way to this military place, it'd be the first step of 3 to complete the game. Step 1, get the purple robe thingy. Step 2, hack the PC in the place and the main base. And step 3, get the water thingy to the ugly overseer guy. But if it was that easy, I wouldn't have taken an hour to get past the first part. Oh my god. Holy crap. Who enjoys this? Who plays this game on a monthly basis and has pure joy when they play this? Why do I keep doing this? I gotta be missing something, man. Oh my god. I've done it. Yes. But finally, after I got the purple robe thingy, I hacked the PC and left, doing the cool guy thing and not looking at the explosion. After a few more random event deaths, I made my way to the main base, and all I needed to do was go downstairs, shut down the water power, but nothing in life has ever been that easy for me. What? What, Eddie gets to shoot me? Made this game burn in hell. So after a bit of restocking, I killed the guards, and I got the water thingy and blew up the base. Yes! 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 For the third and final step, I spawned up my Volt and gave my overseer the water thingy for him just to say, I ain't welcome back because I'm cooler than everybody now. Wait, did I really just get kicked out by that f***ing albino ape? Man, what the fuck? After I'd done all the work in Fallout 1 and got kicked out by that dumbass overseer, it was time to start Fallout 2. I was on great pace, just being the first Fallout game in about 2 hours, so my hopes were high that I wouldn't take any more than 2 hours to beat Fallout 2. We would continue the story as the son of the man who got kicked out of the vault in Fallout 1. But now we're part of some tribe, and yes, they're ugly as hell too. They wanted me to get a Gek thingy so they can make some version of the Garden of Eden, I don't know. But I set off onto my journey, and the good part of the story was that I literally didn't even die one time. But after feeling like a girl that went to Miami during spring break, at least I made it to the great city of San Francisco. Okay, this might be the area. Nope. Nope, it was not. That's Frank Horgan. That was not the area. After finally finding San Francisco, the next step was to blow up a couple people, get the Gek card, and prepare for the boss fight. Finally. Allahu Akbar. Oh, I found it! The Gek card! Yes. Finally, it took like 3 hours. Where are the supplies at? Oh. Yes! Oh, we ain't dying. Oh, we're not dying. No way we're dying. At this point, I've been playing Fallout 2 for about 5 hours because of how many times I died, but I was ready to fight Frank Horgan and move on to the next game.
I don't think I have that much time left before this whole building blows up.
Oh, he's dead! He's dead! Is he dead? He's dead!
Yes! Get me out of here! I think I'm done with this game.
Whew, that was hard. Oh, man. Thank God I'm done with this game. This game can kiss my ass. I'd only been playing for about 8 hours at this point, and I was so confident that I started Fallout 3 immediately. And I wasn't going to bed until I finished the main campaign, at least. So I set off, and the start was pretty slow for me because I was literally having to play as a baby, but it was pretty fun to be honest. This is so cute. I remember when I didn't have to pay taxes. My dad.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, bro.
Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on over here.
Wait, is that Liam Nielsen?
See that?
Bruh.
It was your mother.
After finding out that my dad was the John Wick of the 2000s, I knew this game was going to be badass. Next thing I know, I'm turning 10 and becoming a mini John Wick. Baba Yaga type shit. Then I'm turning 16 and getting my killer attributes to become a man who will find you and kill you. And after 3 more years, it's time to become the Liam Nielsen I was always meant to be. I was awoken by Amada to warn me that her father was going to kill me and I need to leave. She also said to spare her father if I came across him, but I ain't no simp.
Get over here, boy. You ain't gonna find me and kill me. I'm gonna find you.
I had also found out that my father had left the vault early because gangsters move in silence. So now I was onto the wasteland. I didn't know what to expect because this place looked like it just got hit by a bomb. Get it? Because it did. Anyways, there was a town right by where I got out of the vault at. And it had a f***ing nuke just sitting there, which was a pretty cool aesthetic. So I went to talk to a guy who had said he'd seen my father, but he wouldn't tell me where he went until I did some dirty work for him. So after I killed him and I started walking to where I thought my dad may have gone, which was a radio broadcasting station, I'd gotten lost for about an hour and couldn't find it. And I didn't even know how this happened because when I was in the army, I was the best at land nav. Oh my god, what is that? What the? Oh, hell no. How do I do this? Oh! Ha ha! Okay, I think I'm going the right way. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I really don't think this is the best way anymore. There's just... Are they coming for me? Ah! Ah! I can hear something crawl, man. But after an hour running around, I finally met the Brotherhood of Steel. And they would lead me to the location of the broadcast station. No way. Oh! hell is that? Nice! After that, I met the broadcaster and he said he wouldn't tell me the location of my dad until I did some dirty work for him. You see the pattern here? So I killed him and I started walking to where I thought my dad would be at. Nah, just joking. He seemed cool, so I went up and put up his little antenna. And after that, he said my dad was going to some large-ass Navy ship. So I headed over there. And again, I don't know how this happened, but I got lost again and even swam around the whole ship looking for the entrance. And all I needed to do was press a button that was 3 feet away from me the whole time.
Welcome to Rivet City.
Why am I so dumb? After I'd finally found my way onto the ship, I met with the doctor who had been working with my dad, and guess what she said? Yep, that my dad ain't here and he's somewhere else. So, I went to the market inside the ship and I did a bit of shopping. Then, I headed for the vault across the map where she said my father was to be, quote unquote, at. The time had finally come. I had reached where the smartest person probably in the whole wasteland had said my father would be at. So I went in and was greeted by a robot who said that I needed to get in a pod to see my dad. And nothing could have prepared me for what was coming next.
I'm a fucking psychotic bitch, and I want you to go kill every fucking person in this fucking suburb. Or else I'm not gonna let your dad go and he's gonna fucking die here.
Oh! Run! Ah!
Okay, thanks for killing everybody. You can leave now.
What in the fuck was that? Yes, for some sick reason that I still have no idea how it's related to the story at all, I had to kill a bunch of people in a random suburb in a simulation to get my father free. Finally, I had found my father and could start to rebuild our life. Nah. No later than 30 fucking minutes after I found my father, he died in front of my eyes. And that just ticked me off, because one, you never mess with family, which you will see me say a lot in the next couple of games. And two, I just spent a little over 6 hours looking for this guy just for him to die. Like, what the fuck? But back to the story. Now it was time to finish my father's work of making the water in DC drinkable. So we meet up with the Brother to Steel, which, by the way, they still don't want to recruit me, which was stupid as fuck. Still, they needed me to go find a Gek. Yes, the same one from Fallout 2. So I went to go get one, and on my way, I'd found an indigenous group of kids hiding from priests in a cave. But after some sweet talking, they let me in so I could pass and go to the Red Door building, which had the Gek. This next area would be one of the hardest areas that I had played through in the whole game, just due to the sheer amount of super mutants with guns in such a smally condensed area. But nonetheless, I make it upstairs and meet a chill mutant who is willing to help me get the Gek. But all I need to do is release him. So being as desperate as I was, after killing half the super mutant population, I let him go and he gets the Gek for me as promised. I was so happy. I could now go clean the water at DC and end the main storyline of Fallout 3 and go to sleep, because I'd been up for 14 hours at this point. You gotta be fucking joking. Yep. As always, nothing goes my way, so now I was kidnapped and got the Gek stolen off of me. But for some reason, the kidnappers were nice and let me go. I went to go talk to the president, which I couldn't seem to find for a bit.
Ah, face to face. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended.
But after I'd found him, I basically told him to kill himself. And he did it, because why not? Now it was time for the most epic part. Awakening Liberty Prime. And guess who wanted me to join their stupid club? Yep, the Brotherhood of Steel. And I said, hell nah! Okay, I was going to say hell nah until they offered me a power suit. So then I said hell yeah. Now it was time to watch as Liberty Prime rampaged through the city and liberated DC from communism. Where he at? Where Liberty Prime? There he is. Yes, sir. Bro, is he even awake? Oh. America. Look at this guy. He's Americaing everything. It's just America. Bro, and he's red. Oh, hell yeah. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. What are you doing? He sacrificed himself. No! Liberty Prime! Liberty Prime, please! Oh. Yeah. Final part of the game was just me having to sacrifice myself to get that nuclear generator thingy working to get DC's water clean. And just like that, I'd beat the first 3 Fallout games in one day. Now, it was time for me to go to sleep, and I felt like I had all the time in the world. By the time I had woken up and gone back on, the next day had already commenced. Fallout 3 would have 5 DLCs that I would have to finish. Operation Anchorage, The Pit, Broken Steel, Point Lookout, and Mothership Zeta. This would be the most amount of extra content I would have to play in any of the Fallout games, so I was a little intimidated. To start off the first DLC, Operation Anchorage, I had followed a radio signal to the middle of a town and met up with the Outcast faction of the Brotherhood of Steel, and they had offered to recruit me after completing a basic training type simulation. The start to Operation Anchorage was awesome, and I felt like I was playing the old Black Ops missions again. After defeating the communists in the mountains, it was time to get my squad together and clear out some outposts. And after defeating the rest of the communists from taking over Alaska, I had completed the simulation and I was now officially part of the Outcasts. Until they decided to try and kill me? I don't know. The next DLC was The Pit. The overall story was I met a man who wanted me to help him get a girl out of a slave operation. So I went in and it turned into so much more. Apparently there was a king's baby with some sort of a cure that could heal a sickness that was plaguing these wastelands of the pit. So after fighting my way to the king's graces in the actual fighting pit, I'd gotten close enough to the king to steal his baby. But I'd also found out that the man who'd hired me to get the girl never even wanted the girl back, he wanted the baby the whole time. So I decided not to steal the baby and kill the guy who had hired me because kidnapping is wrong. DLC number 3 was Burnt Steel, and it would be one of the most epic experiences that I had while playing the Fallout games up to this point, due to the sheer amount of liberty that was about to be spread. To start off the mission, we were up in the mountains investigating communist activity, and Liberty Prime was going dummy crazy. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Communism exterminated.
Alaska's liberation is imminent.
Yes! Yes, Liberty!
Satellite uplink detected. Analysis of pending.
But all good things must come to an end. With my whole squad dead and Liberty Prime out of commission, I had to lock back in. I would now have to complete the mission by myself and clear out the whole entirety of Andrews Air Force Base. The battle was epic. Helicopters blown up and communism exterminated again. Oh my god. Point Lookout would be the 4th DLC. I would find myself on a desolate island off the coast of DC. You would think that an island away from the world would be clear of any type of wasteland shenanigans. But you'd be wrong.
Somebody help me! Somebody! Why the fuck is there a bobblehead here?
After exploring the island for a bit, I would stumble across a ghoul that was being attacked by some Waco-type extremists. And after helping him defeat them, I would embark on a journey to find the leader of the extremist group, and try to figure out why he was attacking the people of the island. I would soon find out that the group was being led by another computer person, who had beef with the ghoul guy stretching back decades. So after defeating him, I'd go on to the final DLC, Mothership Zeta. This would be my favorite DLC I'd played, due to the story of what you're about to see. Oh my god! I learned that from Yes, aliens. I love this concept, and the story was getting even better. I had just met a samurai and a couple of other people that were captured as well. And now we would be defeating aliens. This would be the best. After killing most of the aliens on board, it was time for the final battle with the mothership to bring independence to the world. Yes! Now it was finally time to begin one of the most requested games the people in my chat had been salivating for me to play. Fallout New Vegas. I had just got done with all the DLCs in Fallout 3 in about 8 hours, so I knew I had some more in the tank at least to beat the New Vegas main campaign before I got off. But I didn't know that this game would be one of the most challenging for me in the series. The game starts off with me getting shot and then left for dead. I hold grudges like no one else, so after I'd gotten shot and left for dead in Las Vegas, I knew this game was going to be legendary. After I was nursed back to health by this fine gentleman, I literally didn't care about anything, and I mean anything other than finding who shot me and killing them. So I traveled to a space station because I heard that there was somebody here that could help me find the man who had shot me. And as it usually is, it's a trade for a trade. So I would need to help this alien race of people launch into space by getting supplies for him. And after it was all said and done, it was time to watch him launch. Alright y'all, we're launching these people into space. So after helping an alien race of alien people launch into space, it was time to head to the last known position of the man who had shot me, the Las Vegas Strip. I wound up meeting the right-hand man of the person who had shot me, and now I knew his name, Benny. I would make sure that this man would never be able to escape my wrath. So after a bit of negotiation with the right-hand man, he gave me a key to Benny's room. This is where I met the Yes Man. He would be very important to me later on in the story, but after a bit of digging around the room, I'd found a clue. Benny had been captured by a warlord called Caesar, so I went on a bit of a journey to get there, as it was located off the beaten path. Bro, these things will not stop coming here. What the fuck? How many people came in this chat and told me, God damn it, is that 3 geckos? What the hell? The meeting with Caesar went pretty well, and I even got to see Benny, and I couldn't wait to destroy him. But before I could do that, I needed to do a couple things for Caesar, like getting him a platinum chip and destroying a bunker. I was told by Caesar to meet up with the leader of the strip, Mr. House. So I went back and I met him in a penthouse, where he tried recruiting me. And I said yes, for the time being, due to him having a lot of pull around the town of Las Vegas. Now was to return to Caesar and let him know of my conversation with Mr. House. But before I could do that, I needed some caps, to get some better gear for the later parts of this game. Wait for the first one. Hundreds! Everybody's saying hundreds!
Is there anything else I can
Everybody's saying hundreds! Alright, y'all.
Till now.
Okay, hype myself up. Let's go. Okay. This time, guys, we're playing Blackjack. And I'm going to deal on an all-in. Alright, guys, do I hit? Surrender. They're out of 6? Surrender. Final bet. I swear. If I lose, I'm just gonna quit it. I'm just gonna stop gambling right here. Alright? Is that a 3? Get it! I get it! I'll do it! What do I got now? House always wins? Well, guess what? Guess what? I am the house. What did I say?! I'd lost everything. And gained it back in an instant. As my great mentor in chat used to say, 90% of gamblers quit before they hit it big. With all the caps I had now, it was time to get ready to destroy what was in that bunker. So I made my way back, and after finally finding out what was down there, I didn't destroy it, but I gave it to the yes man. I did this because every single person who I could side with had something to do with my death, and I couldn't stand for that. So I made sure no one else in this town would live because of it. The next step was to lie to Caesar about what I had found in the bunker, so he would give me the man who had shot me, Benny. I had a million things racing through my mind, but after someone in chat told me that I could crucify him, I did exactly that, so he would suffer and wish for death. And I never forgot about Mr. House. I would travel back to the headquarters of where his body was located and bring his reign to a stop. Is he not dead? No, man! Oh, man. Okay, let me just... I then put the yes man into the computer and recruited a couple more factions to help us take over Las Vegas. But little did anyone know, I couldn't care less about anyone else but myself at this point. So anyone who stood in my way would die. But before I could finish out the main campaign, I was told by my chat that I needed to play the DLCs because the game could end if I finished the main campaign and I would have to restart everything. Later on, I found out I could have just loaded a previous save, but I believed them, and at this point, I'd been gaming for 19 hours, so I headed off to bed and prepared for the next day's ultimate challenge, the DLCs. I'd woken up to the clock now being under 5 days, and I was still a little worried if I was going to be able to beat everything on time. There would be 4 DLCs in Fallout New Vegas that I'd need to beat: Dead Money, Honest Hearts, Old War Blues, and Lonesome Road. And the challenging part would be getting them all done and still finishing out the main campaign to keep on pace. We start off with the first DLC, Dead Money. This DLC would be the death of me. If I could leave you guys with one thing, it would be to never, ever play this DLC because it was that horrible. But I never give up. So the gist of this story was we got kidnapped and we're playing a version of Squid Games, where we had to break into a vault untouched by the world. This would be easier said than done. I died over 70 times over the course of this DLC and had been lost in one section of the map for over an hour and a half. So let's just say I was losing my mind. It's right here. It's right there. I picked up this guy's... What is going on now? I don't understand what it is. I'm about to throw my Xbox out the window, dude. Like, what the fuck? Awesome. Womp womp. I'm just getting womp womped on playing this shitty ass DLC. Why am I saving? Why did I just save? Am I retarded? Bro, I'm so dumb. I pressed the radio. I swear I pressed the radio. I pressed the radio. Bro, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm This fucking game sucks. This game's fucking horrible. It's actually fucking I've literally been stuck in this fucking vault for 45 minutes. What the hell am I supposed to do? My God, I hate this fucking DLC. Burn it, bomb it again, and bomb it. Just keep bombing this thing. So after finding the vaulted treasure and taking out the Overlord, I had completed the first DLC of Fallout New Vegas in about 5 very long, painful hours. And it was on to the second one, Honest Hearts. I would start off with a group of people looking for help because their tribe was being attacked by a group of people wearing whiteface. So after running around for a bit and helping take out some whiteface people, I got to meet the Great Burned Man. He'd be one of the best characters that I'd met in all of the Fallout games up to this point. He would need me to run around and clear out some more areas of interest that had been overrun by the white-faced people. Pretty racist, if you ask me.
What? Yeah, block. There, just block. Just keep blocking, buddy. I can block too. You want to block? Oh, that actually worked, y'all. Holy crap. Someone's coming to buy me, isn't it? Holy sh!
After helping him clear out the great sacred lands of Reno, Nevada, it was the end of the DLC. This had been a pretty quick one and was completed in about 2 hours. So I left and I headed on to the next DLC, Old World Blues. Side note, while I'm editing this video, you guys really didn't get to experience the burned man like I did. So, I made a sick-ass edit so you guys could try to fathom at least what it was like to be with this man. Now, keep in mind, this is the first time I ever done an edit, so I hope you enjoy.
Finally, we meet. Burn the Erd Tree to the ground and incinerate all that divides and distinguishes. Ah, may chaos take the world. May chaos take the world!
However ruined.
Now it was time to start Old World Blues. This one had a weird start, and I couldn't really keep up with the story either, because of the pace I'd been going at. The gist of the story was I'd been hypnotized or something. I have no fucking clue. But I believe I ended up in the future and was in the middle of a war between two robot factions. So being the nomad I was, I did whatever I wanted and destroyed anybody that stood in my way of getting back to the Las Vegas Strip.
Look how cute he is. Good job, Gabe. Look how big he is.
After defeating both factions of the robots, now it was time to go play the final DLC in Fallout New Vegas, Lonesome Road. This one was also set in the future and in a different part of the wasteland as well. I was tasked with just following a robot I had just met and figuring out what the hell was going on. So after a couple of restarts because of Deathclaws literally spawn trapping me, I had found out that there had been nukes hidden somewhere in the wasteland and people were trying to launch them at each other. So it was now my task to go and find these nukes and eradicate them. It was time for the final boss fight now. I would have to defeat him and his goons to stop the nukes from going off.
Holy shit, what's going on?
Oh my god! What the? Dude, I don't care anymore, man. We all dying up in this bitch! After a long battle, the nukes had been self-destructed because I'm quirky like that. But the job was not done yet. I still had the main campaign to finish with one mission left, and I would finish it tonight. Now it was time to head over to the final staging area of Fallout New Vegas to complete the game in its entirety. Come on, swing, man. You want to block? Yeah, buddy, come here. Come here. Easy money.
Whatever. Literally every single person is now against me. This is insane.
After clearing out the Hoover Dam and making every single faction hate me, except for the Yes Man robots, it was time for the final boss fight. I would have to battle Leget Linnaeus. And there was no talking this man down. It was about to be a lengthy battle to the end. Come on! Come on! I'm trying to get off! Come at me! Where you at, Legatis? Lilatis? Come on, bro! Yes! Yes! Come taste this. Wait, let me get it out. Let me get it out. I'm in phase, bitch.
No scope. Yes, sir.
Now, it was the end of the game, and it was time to go to bed after playing for 12 hours straight. But I couldn't wait to finally play Fallout 4. Damn, I guess we're not doing a cool intro for Fallout 4.
Y'all thought I was not gonna do that kind of intro? Y'all got me fucked up! I would only need to finish this main campaign and 3 more DLCs to be done with Fallout 4. And those DLCs would be Automatron, Nuka-Cola, and Far Harbor. And I wasn't getting up till they were fucking done, cause that's what I fucking do!
War never changes.
Here we finally are. The second to last game that we needed to beat before being done with this challenge. By the time I had awoken and gotten back on, I was past the 4-day mark. And I felt calmness knowing that I could enjoy this next game without worrying about the time restraint I had put on myself. I say this because this game had always been on my bucket list. So I couldn't wait to play it and experience it for the first time. The first part of the game was to get my family safely to the bunker. Bitch, leave that motherfucking baby! Look, man, you could just let me in, man. Fuck that kid, man. Fuck that kid. Why are you so slow? There is a nuke about to go off. Bro, I swear to God, if this nuke kills us, I swear. You stupid motherfucker! The journey to the bunker was a breeze, and now I was to be decontaminated so I didn't spread the corona. Or so I thought. Bro, what the hell is going on? Why everybody want my kid, bro? He weighs like 900 pounds. She's slow as hell when she carries him. Give him the damn baby. I'm done with this. Oh, hell no. New objective, guys. I'm gonna fucking find this guy and destroy every... After I had escaped the chamber, it was time to go find the man who killed my wife and took my 900-pound child. I would not stop until this man felt my wrath and until everything he was associated with was destroyed. Because as I said in Fallout 3, that is very important in your family. I would meet up with a detective that would help me find this man and all associated with him. While looking for my son, we would fight in epic battles. Ah! Yes! Yes! Where's my fucking son, bitch? Ah! Until I'd found the man who had killed my wife and taken my son, and I was never good at controlling my emotions, so I fucking nuked him. And I went off to my next objective, finding my 900-pound son. While on my journey to try to find my big back son, I would come into contact with the Brotherhood of Steel Knight. He looked pretty big back, so I thought they might know each other. Sadly, they didn't. But I have always wanted to be in the Brotherhood of Steel as a knight, not a scribe or some liege to go help around. A real knight. So I thought maybe if I glazed him for a bit, he would let me in. After glazing the knight for a bit, he took me to the Drake League, where I met the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel faction here. They would tell me that there had been a group of robots that had been kidnapping people over the years and disrupting Brotherhood of Steel operations. So I said I would join their cause to find these robots and eliminate them, on the off chance that my son might be with them. And I was right. After digging through the memories of the man who had killed my wife, I'd found out my son was being held by these robot people. And I needed to rescue him. Or so I thought. I would do a couple more missions for the Brotherhood of Steel, and some other factions as well. Then I'd wind up building a teleporter to the location of the robots. I would then find my son, but not the way I remembered him. Big back! Big back! Yes, yes. My son! Okay, I know you were a baby, Big Back, but you look like you lost some weight now. Congratulations. He what? He doesn't remember. Okay, I know you don't remember me, man. Come on, man. You know you're supposed to be here. My son didn't remember me anymore, but that was fine. I would kill whoever walked in the room next and leave. You motherfucker! The game was over. I had finished everything that I wanted to accomplish in this campaign. Getting my son, killing the killer of my wife, and bringing democracy to the Fallout lands. I had also decided not to finish the DLCs because I'm just quirky like that. So, I prepared myself for the next game, Fallout 76. Who the fuck do y'all think I am, a bitch? Hell nah! When I say something, I do that shit! So we going right back to where we left off! I would now meet the man who kidnapped my son. But I was wrong. This man in front of me was my son. And finding that out shook me to my core. I gooned a little. Edged. I didn't know what to do. But after a bit of talking, I found out that he had turned with the robots. The people who took his mother's life. So, my new objective, kill my son and destroy everything he's built. I would leave the premises with us on good terms. But once I got back to the Brotherhood of Steel, I preyed on his downfall like no one else ever has. Drake and Kendrick could not compare to this amount of beef that was about to go down between me and my son. So I started to devise a plan. It would be more devious than even Logan Paul's comeback after the Japan incident. I just got done talking to one of the scientists, and they said that we could rebuild Liberty Prime. All I needed to do was get a couple of nukes and nuclear cores, and he'd be back up and running. These objects that I needed to reactivate Liberty Prime were located far in the wasteland, and I had no armor left. So if I even got attacked by one thing out there, it would be over. Yeah. Oh, I really hope this one made down. I'm out of stems completely. Oh my. After acquiring all the necessary tools to activate Liberty Prime, it was time to see him in action. But before I could do anything, I was told by the Brotherhood of Steel that the paladin that had recruited me was a synth. A robot. I didn't know what to do, but I was told I had to go hunt him down and kill him. But this man had recruited me, showed me the ropes of how to be a knight. So once I saw him, I spared him.
You need to face this,
Bruh. I'm saving him, guys. Don't worry. I'm just getting absolutely hit. After this fiasco was done, it was time to finally activate Liberty Prime and destroy my son.
Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems. Nominal. Weapons. Hot. Chinese victory.
Ah, yes. All the Chinese propaganda will die.
And Victoria. Proceeding to target coordinates.
Holy crap. Are those nukes on his back? Damn, he a big back too. Come on. Oh my god! Oh! This is epic! Gorilla? What the hell? Oh!
After fighting through all the robots to get to my son, I had found out that he had caught Ligma. I would not spare him, though. The pain that he had caused me in the death of his mother was too much. He would die horrifically.
14 frag grenades. Awesome. Oh! Well, there we go. Die! Die! Can he die? Can I kill him? Die! Is he not dying? Are you kidding me? Alright, well. Personal up and close execution.
After being a man of my word and killing my son, I still had one more thing I had to do. Destroy everything that he has built.
And you not only defeat our enemy.
Oh yeah. Let me get some 4s in the chat, please. For Fallout 4 and me being done with this game. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Yes, man. Yes! Yes, I'm so happy. Time to start the DLCs here soon. Oh man. Did I press it? Oh. Yes, 1 + 1 + 1. Yes. Let's go. Woo!
After playing for 8 hours, I had finished the Fallout 4 campaign. And all I had to do now was finish the DLCs. The first DLC I'd start off with was Automatron. This DLC would start off with me meeting a baddie as a robot, man. And me trying to help her robot baddie friends. Damn, she a baddie. Oh my god. I'll help you do anything. Let me raise you up real quick. I would go far and wide to have any robot even close enough to Kim K, so I obliged. Okay, Kim K head. Let's see, do they got a Nicki Minaj body or Billie Eilish? Bro, she a baddie and she can fight? She like Tom Brady's ex-wife right now, man. Don't worry, baby. I got you. Did I just whistle at her? What the hell? Yeah, just wait. I'm about to get close to this guy. Yeah, keep running away, bro. Watch this. Don't worry. Now I got 2 baddies. That's okay. Your brain's showing. That's fine with me. After some trials and tribulations, the baddie squad had been completed. And all I needed to do was fight the robot overlord. Hurry up, 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 hurry up. Oh my god. Bro, this is either the worst DLC ever or it's glitched. Because this is the boss fight and nobody's here. Damn! Is everybody a baddie in this DLC? After beating the robot overlord baddie, I have to say, this DLC was pretty uneventful. But I kept hope. For the next DLC would be Far Harbor. This DLC would be one of the chills from an aesthetic viewpoint. With me heading over to an island off the coast, looking for a girl who had ran away from her parents because she identified as a robot. Yeah, I know. But I was paid to do a job, so I kept my head down and looked for her. I found her pretty fast, and of course, like in most games, I've got to do something to gain her trust. And not just picking her tiny ass up and dragging her to the boat. I would need to find out what was going on with the robot leader she came here to learn from. So I set off and I started looking around the island for clues.
Oh, well, there you go. Wait, what'd I just do?
Are they seriously shooting at me because I ran on them like Iron Man? They want me to be Bob the fucking Builder playing this shit, man. Like, what the fuck? This has literally never been in any of the Fallout games. Like, whoever made this, why? Why would you do this? You're telling me I didn't have to do more than the first 3 puzzles?
Indexer detected.
Are you fuck? So after a bit of digging around and frustratingly long puzzles, I had finally gotten the secret information and nuked a civilization while at it. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. I confronted the robot thingy and he said I could have the girl if I kept this secret safe. So I did. And I brung the girl home, where she now identified as a bi-human / past tense robot. Which is cool, I guess. The next and final DLC that I would have to complete would be Nuka-Cola World. I'd been up for 15 hours at this point and was exhausted, but also ready for this. So I headed for the Nuka World train and met up with the owner, where he said his place had been taken over by pirates or something. I have no clue. So I went in and negotiated with them. They all wanted me to do the usual trade for trade, and then they would bring peace. But I've always hated that concept. So I killed everyone.
Yep, there you go. Give me 1 second. Alright, everybody takes the fucking mine. Oh! He's almost dead, y'all. Doctor, bring that back up. Woo! Come on, you right there. Get your ass in. Get your ass in.
After completing the DLC, it was time to hit the hay and get ready for the final Fallout game, Fallout 76. I'd woken up fully energized and had 3 days left on the clock. I knew I was going to beat this challenge today, and I was ecstatic to play the best Fallout game ever made, Fallout 76. Okay, I meant the second most hated Fallout game in the series. Fallout 76. By the way, this is the first ever video I've ever done for YouTube. So I don't know about the copyright rules for half these fucking songs I'm using. But fuck it, we ride. This will be the hardest challenge yet, due to me needing some actual people to help me do some of the parts of the main missions. So since I have no friends, I loaded up Grindr, and found one of my boys Ryan on there, and one of my moderators, Noah. To count this game as completed, I would only need to do the launching of the nuke mission and killing the Scorched Beast Queen. I'd gone into this game with a blank slate. I was being told by many people that this would be the worst game of the whole series, but I like to form my own opinion. Okay, is she dead ass glitched already? Is this my first encounter with this game already? I have not encountered this in any other game. That's insane. Get your dumb ass in the room, bruh. Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't even make it 10 minutes into the game, for I found my first glitch where I couldn't even complete the first mission because the NPC didn't want to go through a door. Luckily though, somebody in chat said that we didn't even need to do that mission to launch the nuke. So after completely switching to a different mission, I was on my way to completing the final game. We would fight Deathclaws. Go through army basic training again.
Are you gonna suit up for war? Or are you just gonna stand there?
Type shit, sir! Yo, bro, wake up. You got fire.
Why did you come in my sock again? Why?
And finally fight robots. Get over here, bitch! Ah! I'd finally arrived at the area where we needed to launch the nuke. After putting in the coordinates, I went to the area and watched the drop. Ooh! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Oh my gosh. I was relieved. And also scared because I still had one more part to this, which was killing the Scorched Beast Queen. Y'all can back up. I got this. I got this. Just watch this. Watch this, man. Back up.
Put y'all's back into it. Come on, put y'all's back into it.
Yeah, we did it! Oh my god. That's it. Every single Fallout. But after the persistence of my teammates, the Queen of the Scorched Beasts had been defeated. And now, after being brand new to any of the Fallout games, I'd beaten every single canon Fallout game and their DLCs in 4 days, 3 hours, and 49 minutes. I was happy and sad at the same time, because I knew now that I would be done playing these games for a bit to go enjoy the other things in this world. But this challenge would stick with me for the rest of my life and go down in the books as one of the most epic gaming challenges. If you want to see a teaser of what my next challenge is, stick around to the end to find out. Hey guys, I just want to thank everyone who tuned into my streams and helped me through my first playthrough. If you guys want to see me live when I game, I have my Twitch and TikTok link below. If you want to know when I go live, please follow me on X. There's also a poll linked below for you guys to vote on what challenges I should do. And finally, there's one thing I want you guys to take away from this video. It's that Fallout 3 is the best!